Morning.
Morning. How was your sleeping?
It was the best sleep I've ever had in my life.
Right, well, I'm gonna need that rest because it's time for garage sailing.
All day.
All day. Holy shit, it's garage sale day!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is.
Yep, and we're looking for them deep today. We're making a day out of it.
7:30 in the morning.
7:30 in the fucking morning. Why is my ass awake at 7:30? Garage sales.
Garage sales. Well, you got up at 11.
We won't talk about that. How was yesterday? Did you guys set up for yesterday?
Yeah, that's why a lot of the video game stuff is gone.
Oh.
You could use that, huh?
No, I'm good. They're everywhere, but I already have one.
Even that board?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that she was open yesterday, otherwise I would have walked over there and take a look.
We're right here. I didn't
Which
see
means,
it.
that means that I have competition out here.
Oh, yeah.
Already. And it's not even, like, that was yesterday, which was, you know, the festival hadn't even started. Mm-hmm. So, that means that if anything was open yesterday, someone was going around trying to get video game shit.
Yeah, I came back when you fell asleep.
Right.
Wedding food. What is that?
So you just open it up and then it's just like everything's set.
Is that real?
We'd make a million on a whip.
Whips.
Santa Claus, frogs and ducks. They got it all here.
Frogs being arrested.
You bringing out the video game stuff this year?
I thought about you.
Did you?
I sure did. There's some stuff in here that doesn't belong, but there's stuff there.
That goes there. What's this?
It's like a party game.
Yeah, it is.
Probably just plug and play right into the TV.
Buzz.
Does it give you an electroshock when you're wrong?
Oh, yes. Okay.
You got your NES. Here's Fox.
Yeah, this one just that Nintendo.
No games. Is that like rule number 1? Check the slot.
This is what I do. You did find it?
I mean, it's not much, but I remember you stopped by last year looking for video games and
Right,
stuff.
right. I appreciate you keeping me in mind like that.
Whoa, are those cop signs?
That's actually why it's not out. That's why this isn't out, because I knew you. Well, I was hoping you would be around.
Right, oh yeah.
It may not be what you're looking for, but
Well, it seems worth taking a look at.
Gem pod.
There's quite a bit of stuff in here. What do you want for the whole tote?
no, you shoot me a price, seriously.
Oh, and this Nintendo too.
There's a Game Boy in there
Oh yeah.
with all the games, or with games.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
the Game Boy's down in there.
Okay.
Right there it is.
Okay. Very cool. Let's see. Would you take 40 for it?
It's yours.
Awesome. I cannot wait to go through this bin because like I was looking at it a little bit and I was like, okay, this could be cool, you know.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, man, this is. I mean, I always feel weird. I don't know what to say. I was like, I probably could have shot in 30.
I was gonna make you an offer.
You were gonna make him an offer?
No, I'm gonna make you an offer
An offer I can't refuse?
for Mario 2.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Because I already have a Mario 2.
Right, I figured you would.
So,
That's the one I don't have yet.
Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, Xbox, there's all kinds of shit in here.
Xbox.
There's some things in there we're showing off. Not my sweat dripping down my nose.
Sweet.
Fucking beautiful. Score 1.
Day completed.
You're right, yeah, done. It's over. I really could. If I wanted to, I really could just be like, psh, that
That's
was
it.
great, you know, but nope, I'm greedy. So every year, they have this smorgasbord breakfast in God's house. I used to come here every year with my grandfather and my uncle. And they've been gone. My grandfather died in '97. My uncle died 2010-ish maybe. And I've been coming here every year without them. It's a very sad story all of a sudden. One of my favorite things about old-fashioned days. We've done everything there is to do in this town.
Twice.
We even pooped.
Twice.
Well,
We had breakfast.
we have breakfast. We just finished breakfast, and I am pretty confident that I got the best video game deal in the whole town.
It had his name on it.
Yeah, it was almost literally because
Yeah.
the guy was, you know, I mean,
Hey, you're Jimmy. I got something for you.
right, pretty cool. So now we're gonna go travel around and find more things to buy. And you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
That was a big journey.
But I did find, of course, the big score today. There was
First thing in the morning.
yeah, which was wonderful. I mean, that was. I am confident. I think I mentioned this before. I'm confident that that was the biggest score in the whole town. You know, like I have it. It's mine this year. It's mine, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
So I went through that, and I've picked out the coolest stuff to show you guys. Games first.
Okay.
So in that bin, there was a copy of Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. They're classic games. People seek these out. I never played a lot of Kirby, so I think it makes it that much better that this didn't go to a reseller.
I've never even heard of that game.
You never heard of Kirby?
Not
Kirby.
the Crystal Shards.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't either.
Crystal Shard.
But I'm happy to have that in my N64 collection. Insects. I'm happy to be having insects. You want to show that one off?
Yeah, South Park, Chef's Love Shack,
Yeah.
just like the song.
So now I own all of the South Park games, I think, because
Yeah.
I've got that one for N64. I've got the what was the wand of
Stick of
truth,
Truth.
the stick of truth, yeah, and then the fractured butthole.
Butthole.
I've got that as well.
What about the South Park Racing?
I don't have that,
Oh.
so you just made me a liar in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's all right. Not a super like extravagant title here. This is probably a $2 or $3 game, but it's a classic, Ice Climber.
It's annoying.
It is annoying. I actually think I've got it on my NES Mini. but I like having hard copies of things. And I'm all about collecting those Black Label games too, first run.
We got golf, but I guess that wasn't good enough to make the pile.
Right, but it's honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Honorable
golf.
mention. Glad you brought that up.
Yoshi.
Yoshi. I had this when I was a kid, and I actually I meant to go ahead. I have the box for this game, so now I have Yoshi in the box. And it's not like it's not a $100 game, but I had it when I was a kid, so I'm happy to have it back in my collection again.
What about Yoshi's Cookie?
I never played that, but I do know what you're talking about. This one's more like Tetris. So it's like you have they call them cards, and like an item from the Mario world will drop down. You have to match them, and there's like Mario and Luigi at the bottom switching the cards around.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, it's all right, but I don't know. I'll just play Tetris, you know?
I'll play Dr. Mario.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, now, this isn't anything super special. I actually own a copy of this. It's Super Mario Brothers 2.
Doki Doki Panic.
Right. It's in rough shape. The label there is kind of puckered. And there's some black here, which I can get that off. Just take a magic eraser marker and draw over that, and then you can wipe that off completely clean.
What is that marker?
It's marker. It's like a permanent marker. I don't know why.
Why would someone do that?
They're dicks. No respect. But this is for you to keep in your collection.
Yes. It's the one Mario I don't have from the trilogy.
Right. And I got Mario 1, 2, and 3 in that whole collection.
Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah.
On NES.
Right. Another Kirby game. Alone, right now, between that game and the other Kirby game, I'm just going to say I spent $40 on everything here. I've already got my $40 worth in those two games alone. I've seen that on the marketplace. People sell it for 10. It goes like that. You know what I mean? I'm not even willing to pay $10 for it. But it was in a lot. I probably paid $1 for that. A little bit of poop on there. Yeah, I do have some cleaning up to do on that, but no big deal. And then this game, a lot of you collectors will recognize. This is Star Tropics, and I think this might be a $10 to $15 game. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. I remember when this game came out, and it's like an overhead, like what do they call that?
SimCity or something?
No, what do they call that when you're looking from above? Isometric. It's an isometric view. It's an adventure game. Okay. And there are Zelda elements to this game, but it's done completely differently in kind of lighthearted sort of way. It's definitely a game that you want in your collection. It's a piece of Nintendo history. And again, probably paid $1 for this.
I've never played this, but Jimmy's all about it. Midnight Club 2?
Yeah, which is completely bare. I don't have the box for it or anything like that, but I didn't care. It was in the like CD sleeve kind of thing. Midnight Club 2, this is like one of my first racing games that I ever played. What's cool about this game is not like race, it's like street racing, but not in the Need for Speed sort of way. You go from person to person, like this is the badass of this side of the city who drives, and you've got to earn your way into a race with this particular whoever's running this side of town, boss, if you will, and then you race them and you get their car, and it's just all about taking everybody's car and being the baddest racer in the entire city.
Do you do anything else, or do you just race?
You just race, but it's a lot of street racing, and it's neck and neck, and it's fun because you're like flying, and like one thing that I would really like to do is like you fly, and the opponents will get up behind you, and they kind of anticipate things that you do. Okay. So I would make it to where I would just like swerve a little bit, and they would totally overcorrect and just destroy themselves, and I'd be like, you know.
Fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great game.
Are there missiles or guns or
nothing like that? No, just it's not Spy Hunter. Complete in-box copy of Super Monkey Ball Adventure. Super Monkey Ball is one of those games that I've got Super Monkey Ball 2 for the Nintendo GameCube.
Do you have Banana Blitz?
I don't have Banana Blitz. I'm a failure at collecting Super Monkey Ball because I don't have Banana Blitz. This came from Blockbuster.
It's infuriating.
What I have played is infuriating. You're absolutely right. and it's just kind of mindless. But again, I think I know that's a title that people like having in their collection too, and
I won't have it.
you won't have it.
I won't have
I have none of that. This is a case, a Nyko case, full of Game Boy games. Full,
Every slot.
every slot, and some of the best titles to mention that are in this: Pokemon Sapphire version.
Sapphire, yeah. Dr. Mario.
Yeah, is Dr. Mario in here?
Right there.
No, that's Super Mario Land.
It looked like. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, and I actually let Evan borrow my copy of Super Mario Land, and I'm probably never going to see it again, so
Evan.
you can keep that one, I guess, dick face. There's a Bugs Bunny game in here, a Speedy Gonzalez game in here, which I think that might be worth something, because I don't think Speedy Gonzalez is allowed anymore because he's
racist.
He's a racist, man. He's always on the cocaine. Really cool, though. I think this is something worth talking about. Kirby's Block Ball for Game Boy.
Kirby's balls black.
Kirby's Block. So, although he's shaped like a ball, his balls are made of blocks. He's got squares down there.
He's got blue balls.
Oh, God. And then I think the last really cool, obviously this is a yellow cart, you already know it's Donkey Kong Land, but it's Donkey Kong Land 3, and no subtitle to that, just Donkey Kong Land 3. Happy to have that. What else is in there?
And then Little Nicky, classic.
Yeah, you know, who doesn't want Little Nicky? When people think of Adam Sandler movies, they think of Happy Gilmore. You know what I mean? And a lot of people have already forgotten about Billy Madison, which might as well. The only thing good about that movie was the girl that he was after, who was in that show Models Inc.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know the girl, I don't know Models Inc.
Yeah, Models Inc. was like a show that was on in the 90s. It was one of those like 90210 type game or type shows.
Okay.
So that's pretty much all I think that's worth showing as far as the video game stuff goes.
Case kind of looks like a 3DO game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 3DO. Somebody told me to customize a 3DO, or no, it was a Neo Geo.
Are you gonna do it?
No,
No.
those are like $250 by themselves.
Yeah.
I also managed to pick up a couple of handhelds today. This one isn't that impressive. I've got the purple version already, so now I have the green version. But hiding at the bottom of it was the Arctic White Game Boy Advance. I never owned a regular Game Boy Advance, and it was one of the models that I don't have in my collection of handhelds. So again, very excited to have that added to the display.
Are you sure it's called Arctic White?
Yeah.
Not like Aryan White?
Not Aryan White. Yeah. Or Inuit balls.
Albino White.
I think I need to get in there and clean, because it at least starts up, but for some reason the games weren't loading. So I think I might have to.
In there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in there and give her hell. And then this I'm just showing just for good measure. Another Nintendo Entertainment System. This one's in really, really excellent condition. One of the coolest things ever that I don't know if you're aware, but you can also call crickets with the Nintendo. You can talk and sing to crickets, and I will demonstrate.
That's awful.
How about that? So I got a new cricket caller.
Yeah.
Probably gonna modify this and send it to Dan and Aaron of the Game Grumps.
Game Grumps.
Because they love fan stuff, and I don't think anybody's done that kind of thing for them. Maybe, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And because I love those guys. I think they're great people.
It won't be as good as whatever you make.
Yeah, thanks, I appreciate that. There's a lot of room in here to work, and
It's just a big canvas.
Right, it is. It really is. And they're going to love every minute of it. They're going to love this. You hear me? If you end up watching this video after seeing this, Dan and Aaron, you're going to love it.
We love you.
We love you. Is it everything you thought it would be? Everything you hoped and dreamed?
It's more than I wanted and less than I hoped.
Okay. Fair enough. Great time, though. Lots of fun doing these vlogs. And I really appreciate you. He's the one who did all the filming today. So, because
yeah.
I feel so awkward doing it. We had a couple, well, one lady was like, is that a camcorder?
No.
No. Mind your business. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this garage sale episode. I certainly enjoyed going out and doing it.
It was good.
Yeah, until the next one, we love you, and we'll see you in the next video.